'cause I saw them writing in on a black star.
Welcome back, intellectuals. You know the rules. StopKillingGames.com. There's gonna be a situation that will require a very large gun, but not just yet. First, we need to be a little bit conservative. That's why we're gonna use only missile launcher with only all kinds of missiles. Of course, we're gonna face the issue that when Hell Knights walk, the entire world shakes, so it throws your aim off. Right, we got the one count down. Count them down, you could say. I could say. I'm gonna say that. Avoid massive AoEs from these guys. And these guys too, guys. Right? Great, just like I talked about. Right. Oh. This guy decided not to die. This guy decided also not to die. After all, we're only using a missile launcher and not big enough of a gun yet. Right, we've got this guy. Let's try saving. We're doing relatively well, trust me on that. I probably missed completely on that incubus. Incubate. In heat of an armor-piercing rocket. Bitch. Right, situation's getting heated. So I think it's about time to get ourselves a little bit of a bonus damage, that is, of course. Need to still be able to reload. That guy in the back looks like he's fucking dual wielding. That got me slightly. Let's put some distance in between us and him and juke that nigga slightly. Is this the only nigga? I think there might be more niggas, so let's fall back on the old faithful, being of course missile launchers, as we barely use them. I barely use them. There's never really a good reason. Everything can be dealt with lesser means. Reload, shit. Or maybe I just shoot terribly. There's still a guy, Incubus clearly. How many? Just one? Is 5 rockets enough? Maybe we've shot a BFG and maybe we don't need to waste any more. Well, soon enough we're gonna have to waste them more. A heart or a missile? Or is our life? Our life depends on it, you could say. One down. Second not down yet, I don't think. I thought I'm seeing the third one? No. Get him? No. Did hit him, but not yet killed. And there it is. The new green gate is glowing. We're low on health. I don't know if there is much resources here. Many resources here. Should be something. I would, you know, you would think they would think about rewarding you slightly or getting you back to speed, or maybe not, and just the next area will have all that we need, which is, you know, health. But we do take souls. You know, it is Dark Souls after all. It's difficult. I made it so. Right, very well. We've succeeded. How about a quick save? I don't know if it's worth it. It might not be worth it. What's going on in the world? I want to talk more about Entropy Zero 2. And I want to get into more details about the character. Let's go through the green gate. I don't think there's anything else here. Not medkits, at least. So from there I can take a breather and mention other things. Well, looks like home. Right, so Entropy Zero 2 and all the details. I want to get into details about the character. So in the first game we don't really get much detail about him. We just needed a protagonist, a guy to embody the will of the player, right? But we know him through snark, essentially. Through his quips. He doesn't have much dialogue, but he does react to the world, unlike the silent protagonist of... Ah shit, we don't want that. Gordon Freeman, of course. We get a vocal protag. And he's got things to say. Not much, but his personality, you could say, shines through. At least enough for a guy to tell me that I resemble him. Through snark, of course. He talks about and how. Is it a waste of ammo? No, we've got plenty. Shit. Right, new tactic. Shotgun is gay, of course, as usual. Haven't I mentioned that before? That I don't like weapons that deal a lot of damage in one shot, but it takes a long time to shoot again to land a repeated shot. That shoot slow have low fire rate, cause in these situations the enemies have low health. We don't need to overkill them. We need to land quick follow-up shots and have the ability to reload quickly. And shotguns don't do me good on that front. So SMG. Right, through Snark. Back at it again. Through Snark, he complains, diminishes, shits on, you know, as they say, on the rebels that he fights. He says suck or something like that. He says that the enemies suck, which are the rebels. Of course that looks familiar. Which way do I go? There were supplies there. This looks like a longer way, so it looks like progress, I think so. So I'm gonna go the other way. So he says suck. He says other few lines in response to him killing the enemies. So we know that he's not fond of the rebels. It's not that he's here not according. Oh my god, there's a lot of fucking long hallways. I don't know where to go. Both ways are long. These islands float. They make me think like they're gonna collapse. And we also can we try to get over there? They don't sink, so that's fine. We can just probably, yeah. We have a soul here for later in case I would bother to remember and waste my souls on trash. So if there's resources here, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna quick save and I'm gonna go there. You can tell that he's not against his will in this work. He's here and he, you could say, maybe enjoys it, or he doesn't enjoy the people that he fights against. So at least it's justified for him to call them names, insult them in general. That would be the phrase. We have been here. We went through here, haven't we? We've come through here, went there. Was it all necessary then? We've been here before. We're going in circles. Probably we're not going in circles yet. Oh, there we go. That's where we came from. So why are we here? Why did we go into the teleporter? Which way back to the teleporter then? Are we in a different similar area? I don't know what's going on. We'll get there eventually, I guess. Or it's not like we even flipped a switch over in that green area that would open some other... yeah, there was a wall here, so we're supposed to go here. So it just teleported us back here? And now the wall is gone? Were they rushing it too? Amazing. Alright, anyway, we're going. So at least I know, I've oriented myself and know what's going on now. We're not going in circles. The point I was making about, yeah. So he's here out of his own volition. It looks like he enjoys his job and doesn't enjoy the people that he's shooting. What's... just imps? Not imps, but... Fuck off, fuck off. There we go. Ah, snap. Missiles again? Or plasma rifle? Yeah, we were pretty full on plasma actually. Or we could use the artifact. Ooh, hey, close. I'll say. Not dead yet. He would make a different grunt, I would hope. Hopefully I won't talk over it. So I'll hear it. There we go. Hopefully I used only as much ammo as I needed to. Chain gun? Not necessarily. You can always go with the old unreliable. We're kinda mid on everything, so choose your poison. Said to himself. Yeah, he's evil. And evil is more than 9 to 5, clearly. You can tell by the demons. We're here for a reason. They really, well, I'm sure it comes through the fucking demons of hell in Doom 3 that they enjoy what they're doing. Also, are we at the end of the game? I don't know. Maybe the door looks important. Maybe it's over. Maybe not. Maybe I'll be talking over credits. Maybe not. We'll see about that. Quick save seems like a thing to do here. So with that, maybe actually something else. Plasma rifle, old reliable actually, other than slow bullet speed. Juke that nigga! No, couldn't be done. Because the corridor is narrow, because you couldn't hear anything. Right. And when he walks, the entire world shakes. I can duck in here. Yeah, that looks like a giant IOE. Right. Alright, pretty cool. Looks like we've used up as much ammo as was necessary and no more. Fantastic. So the door now opens regularly. Yeah, being evil is more than 9 to 5. It's a calling. Oh hey, good thing that I've jumped in here. It's a calling, and I can understand it completely. Okay, something's happening, guys. Yes. But as much as we get only glimpse of personality of our main character through quips, we get way more in Entropy Zero 2. So, details now, you decide what you're gonna do with that. And how do I... No. You know what? Shit, you know what? I'm gonna fuck myself over by fucking clicking all those buttons. Let's try rushing it and spawning another enemy so I can kill him while my powers are still on. Something's gonna spawn. Quickly, or slower. Faster or slower. One way or another. Basically wasted an opportunity. Nothing further down there. Alright. Now another one. Bitch. There we go. At least that went well. So, no, the door should open still? Hopefully. That's grenades. How do I... I don't. I use 0-point energy field manipulator. There we go. Hand grenade. A bunch of them. And missiles, too. I was running low, actually. But they were at least well utilized. The enemies were tough. Right. Try not to get into fire, and it'll be fine. Of course, we're doing a long run back to a guy next to a giant skull of the thrall. Hopefully the door opens. Yep. Everything's fine. Do I want a shotgun? Maybe a little bit. Do I want to memorize what buttons bring up what weapon immediately, so I don't have to fondle? That's not the word. Fumble. With the wheel, maybe. Maybe I should. I sort of kind of had it down before in the main game. So a slight slope will stop me from walking, and then I'll be bouncing off of the wall, and I won't be able to progress, well, move forwards, and it'll push me behind. That's what I was... Did I just break my legs? Man, and people complain about fall damage in Dark Souls 2. Rightfully so, but this game is shit too. So, here's the review of Doom 3. The expansion is smarter with the enemies. Fuck monster closets is more action than horror. And horror is all jump scares in the Doom 3. Gunplay, alright, as long as you're not using the shotgun. And full damage aids. Platforming and vertical mobility, the game sucks at it. So there's that. And it was groundbreaking when it came to light mechanics, so at least there's that. Right. In Entropy Zero 2, we learned all about our guy. Of course not all about, because, like I mentioned, if you get the good ending, the main ending, the canonical ending, the correct ending, you will be left on a cliffhanger, suggesting that there's more to discover, and that the story is not finished yet. Of course, that doesn't happen, so that we can have the cliffhanger. We don't want... well, what do I want? This is inaccurate. Well, this goes slow, so the Kaku demons have a lot of time to avoid it. And Chingan is inaccurate. There's two. No. So I can't use it at long range, right? But we've managed, and pretty well too. I'm glad of and proud of myself. Yeah. That's not a lost soul. No, it's not. Hopefully, I'm not sure. There might be more spawning. So, in 2, you get the right ending. You learn that there's more story to be told. What's the story? The story is that our guy is now apparently copied and still put into another body again to do a CP job. And we get a tutorial. Like I said, it gives us the... it's immediately stupid because it gives us the stun button, which is cool, but it also gives us the kick that we're gonna use later. But now we've got 2 melee attacks, which is shit. Which is useless, pointless, redundant, stupid, silly. Useless. And then we're not gonna have any melee attack other than the kick. And the shit breaks. I don't know if it's... Oh, this is interesting. Are those eyes? Oh, this is a skull too, but it's like top. It's weird. Of course it's weird, yeah. That wasn't a question. It is weird. I don't drop down. That will break my legs. I can walk down here. Is progress towards there? Probably, because that's where the light is. I'm gonna go there, this way. Hopefully it's a slide. Well, hopefully I can walk it both ways. I'm not sliding off, so I can walk up it too, because I've got enough friction to stand still, so I should have enough friction to walk. Man, those skulls are different. Heads. Those look more like heads, not yet skulls. Interesting. So kicks. A little tutorial. Back in the saddle from City 10, I guess. Back at it again. At the job. Doing what you always loved. Kicking down rebels and civilians, oppressing minorities. So there was a thing glowing. How do I get up there? I can't 0-point energy manipulate myself up. And we're gonna do platforming in this game. No. No. Maybe eventually. Can I make stairs out of something? Do I have to bring something with me? Okay, careful. Can I bring stairs with me from somewhere? Can I bring something down to make stairs? Would the light just a lie? Was the cake? Hopefully not. Well, I'm gonna try platforming. So the tutorial is that we're back in city whatever, doing our job, trying to do our job. There's a lot of interactions with NPCs. We can tag them. Maybe there's something that I can bring as a... That doesn't sound good. I'm worrying that there can be enemies, even though it's pretty empty now. But you know how it is. Alright, so we're full on this, and there's nothing that I can pick up. At least not by the looks of it. Can I bring something from over the progress? I can try that, I guess. I'm gonna save here in case I don't want to walk back all the distance, the entire distance. And is there anything that I could use my energy field, 0-point energy field manipulator on? I'm not supposed to drop down, right? There's nothing here, right? No, there is armor. I'm not supposed to drop down there, right? Because that will break my legs. What do I do? I'm full on armor. I can just ignore that. That'll make it easier. Yeah, that's the entire zoom I could do. There is no sniper rifle in this game. Of course there wouldn't be, because that's precision and we don't want that, especially on console, where you can't aim like a human being. You have to aim like a fucking retarded robot and snap to targets. That's enjoyable gameplay. It really shows off skill. Right. Jeez. So you walk through a prison area on your outpost. You can interact with other CPs, and of course not. Of course not. Oh, friendly fire. Fuck you. They're chucking this shit. Good. Don't come too close. There we go. Good. I'm still looking for a fucking object. Any kind. Otherwise I'm gonna have to backtrack. Oh, there's another one. There's another two. There's another one. There's still one. Can I climb off of a skeleton? Of course not. Through the whole... there are cells in your outpost, people talk to you, people don't like you. You're not liked, actually. You learn, hey, there are boulders, we can do that. Also, I need to carefully carry the boulders and not drop them into the lava, or there's gonna be a lot of fucking manual saving. Alright, cool that down. You learn people don't like you, even on your outpost. Even other CPs don't like you. They say you're an asshole, just in general, nothing specific. They try to insult you, so of course the character insults them back. So you can't really say who instigated that. But alright, quick save, that's a good idea. Oh hey, well, sure, whatever, at least it didn't get flung to fuck it back. Oh, no? Okay. Still going. Don't drop it into lava. Don't drop it into lava. Alright, we've made it. And this weapon also works well. Good thing that they don't rely on it to solve puzzles or shit like that. It has a visual effect too that makes you fucking sick to your stomach. Right, I can easily climb this. And now, not easily try to pick it up. And yeah, not easily. Ah, that's not gonna be easy. So, you learn you're an asshole. And you mouth back to them, of course you do. There's also a female CP, at least judging by the voice. Even though the voices are... fuck it. Can you do it the other way around? Can I put it up there? And then try climbing like a normal human being? Like I did once before. There we go. It's not gonna be legitimate. I'm gonna be in my way. I think maybe if I'll just turn quickly. Okay. So it's just not gonna work. Hey, some sort of a progress. Quick save for that. Now, this way. Yes, I can just jump in. Will I be able to just jump up there? If not, more boulder throwing, I guess. Just here, okay. So maybe from further away instead of closer away? Maybe that's the way? This is the way. Where's the boulder? Oh! Or I can just get thrown off because I walk. Hey, progress. I've regained 15 health that I lost because I jumped down. Right. You're an asshole. For some reason. So you still get a tutorial there. You can interact with more NPCs. That's the general gist, that you're gonna be interacted with more NPCs. So that's like a foreshadowing. Yeah, they're immediately showing off the new mechanics. Interacting with NPCs in a way different than just shooting them. We're not taking that armor. We've lost nothing. Fuck that. It gives us like 50. I'm not gonna just bother for 4 points. Probably not even gonna lose enough. Yeah, you know what's up. So, new mechanics. Oh, hey, there's an entire box of chain gun ammo here that I haven't noticed because it's fucking dark and everything is fucking dirt colored. An asshole. You get a tutorial. You have to climb through a vent. With your thing, you have to fix something, kick something, do something, and then you crawl through the vents some more, and there's an exposition scene. It's very cool. There are a bunch of CPs, and also throughout the situation, I'm pretty sure the character states quite clearly that he likes being evil. He likes doing what he does. He likes his job, and he wants to do more of his job. So we've got immediate confirmation that the guy is in fact evil. But you know how it is. When someone is evil, they have to have a tragic backstory that made him that way. He can't just enjoy it. He can't just be an asshole evil. He's evil for a reason. And maybe that will be played off of, and maybe it will turn you good. And it sort of kind of does. So the deal is that, well, you walk through those corridors and there are a bunch of people. You walk through vents. Because you have to chase something, whatever. And there are guys. The vents, of course, connect a bunch of rooms. There are guys. There are other CPs, and they browse personal data. That shouldn't be possible, because you know there are laws about personal information and like sensitive data. That's personal information is sensitive data. A bunch of countries have laws about that, especially the entire European Union. I don't know about you, retarded Americans. So there's that. That looks like a boss fountain. So is this the end of the game? It's gonna be the end of me soon enough. And a lot of chain gun. Actually, maybe we'll prioritize that for now. So before Portal, more talking. We see the guys browsing the personal information, the sensitive personal information that they should not have access to, and they go over. Oh, check this guy. Oh, hey, he's been doing plumbing before he became a tool of the oppressive regime. Let's say, right? Obviously, because they're combined. We're combined, by the way. Tool of the oppressive regime. And what about this guy? Oh, he was even funnier. He was doing ads and shit, and now he kills people. And he likes it too. And check this asshole. Check the main character. Check the main guy. What did he do? And he was... I don't remember what he was actually. But they say, oh, it says here in the database that his daughter disappeared, and he was sentenced for killing them. And they say, oh, hey, what a fucking asshole. That's even more of an asshole and even more evil of a bastard that he is for all that. What a cunt. And you, as the main character, speak your mind, even though they might hear, but you know, you have to hear that somehow. And so they opted for not internal monologue, but spoken outright, maybe in whispers. Also, you've got the modulator, You say, no, that's not what happened. I didn't kill my family. Someone killed my family, and then I was framed, and I took that job essentially. I took this job so I can work this case. It went cold, and no one's investigating it. I know I am innocent, so I'm gonna find out, fuck about and find out, whatever it takes. Killing, oh hey, careful, killing rebels, sure, whatever gets me to the goal, and that's his motivation for figuring out what happened to his daughter and possibly also wife. So he does whatever it takes, and also he likes his job. So tragic, back, unidentified. The area is. So he likes his job, and he also has tragic backstory that he tries to work on. So they're laughing at him and or also blaming it on him, and he doesn't like it. So eventually he busts out of the vents and kills all of them. I think you pick up a gun, or at least have the stun button to smack everyone upside the head and kick them to death. I think you pick up a gun eventually from the vents, because someone left it, or one way or another they ended up there. So you get a shooting tutorial and a shooting gallery, where even your guys are not off limits to kill, because you're the evil guy. So you fuck them up, and for that they stop you or something. I don't really remember, now it's been a while. They stop you, they bust in, barge you in, lock you up for a little bit of a crime there of killing other CPs, and do something to you. But eventually you wake up as the snowman with the upgraded armor, because you because you needed to become a different person, not just get new gear, because your helmet is your face now, your head, your skull. You live in your clothes, you never take them off, you never wash them, of course not. They surgically removed all your sweat glands and implanted mechanical cooling or something. You're water cooled or something like that right now, because you now have the outfit and you never take it off, and you can't sweat, because else you'd fucking stink to high heavens. That's why you wear the gas mask. The gas masks, of course you do. That's how rebels can literally sniff you out when you're coming. Of course it is. And so from here on out, the general gist is that you still have a bone to pick. You're still looking for the solutions of that. Well, you still want to solve the case of your family being murdered. You know that you haven't done it, because we can assume that we're the first. We know about what we've done or we haven't done. We get some flashbacks back to the first game, but only a little bit. And so the motivation is doing that. We use that as motivation to push us through. The character says that this is what drives him, what motivates him, and what makes him who he is, the ultimate killing machine, or at least this good. And Combine also keeps baiting him, because that's the plot, baiting him with the information that, hey, if you do this, we might put you on your own case, or like get you some information about that. And so he's motivated, thinking, yeah, I'm gonna kill all the fucking rebels to learn what happened to my daughter. That's a good motivation. I'm gonna do that, and I don't mind killing all them. I want to know what happened to my fucking daughter, and I want to get the people who hurt them, my family. So reasonable. He's evil for evil's sake. No, he's not. He's evil because he's got backstory, and he does what he does well, just to fulfill his personal motivation. And in the end, you have to. We learn with the copy that runs the opposite objective with under the same object. Yeah. He tells you, nah, that's how they control you, man. The man is out to get you. They're not gonna ever solve that case for you. That's how they keep you useful. They keep telling you that they're gonna give you something, and they'll never give you something, and you're gonna keep believing that they will. So you're gonna keep doing their bidding, and eventually, essentially, that's how you snap. That's what sets you free, and there's gonna be the next thing. But yeah, like I'm saying, it's not that you're evil CP. You join that, and you get all transhumanized and modified to be the oppressive element of oppression, the what do they call them in America? Tyrant. To be the tyrant, because who the fuck joins a force like that? Evil people. Why would people be evil? Well, for different reasons. Apparently, he just doesn't mind being evil. It's not that he is evil, so that kind of lets it down, because in the first game, it's just you people suck. Fuck you. You're in my way. You tried to kill me, and I was better, and I killed you. So fuck you. And I did my job, and I got paid. So that was his motivation. Now it's, oh, it's my poor daughter. I always had a soft spot for my daughter. After all, I like dogs, and I'm a vegetarian, and also don't smoke. So I'm a good person at heart. I just kill Jews. You know how it is. So that's kind of soft, and I kind of don't like it. So eventually, in the end, they tell you that's how you choose your ending. The advisor shows up and tells you, we can wipe your memory. You don't have to worry about that, and you can keep smashing things and be evil, and everything's gonna be fine. You won't have to be worried about what happened to your daughter. It messes with your head. It gets you distracted, and so that's part of your identity. Your memories make you who you are. So you want to solve the mystery, and you want to remember your family. So you either choose to not let yourself get memory wiped, or you can choose to submit, and that's the bad end. Otherwise, you get a boss fight and the cliffhanger. Also, there's also one more thing. It's pretty important. So you go through portal section of the game, the aperture science section of the game. Oh, one more important thing. Maybe I'll talk about it eventually. Go through the portal section, aperture science section of the game, and there you meet a turret that's been programmed by that other copy that runs opposite to you, your antagonist. And it's defective and shit, and has its own quirky personality. And in the end, you can decide to either leave it behind after all you've gone through the aperture science facility, or take him with you. And the game facilitates that. You don't have to like fucking either walk with it and set it down, or I don't know, try to jank it into physics object to carry it over, because there's gonna be driving sections. There are designated areas where you can stick the turret, and it will get merged with the other object, welded to, right, so it doesn't flop out and you lose it accidentally. So you can carry it through the game, and easily too. And I chose that because that's extra content, and with that there is an achievement where you can put it against some terminals, and it will open doors with caches of supplies for you. And somehow I didn't get all of them. I'm kind of bummed out. But the answer is, what I'm trying to say is, eventually you can plug it back into the also, that's a sub story. You can plug it in back to the mainframe, so it can control things, just like Whitley did with Aperture Science in Portal 2. Only our guy is good guy, or at least not stupid. And eventually he's the one who hacks the holding cells that you were put in the good ending, the proper ending, the canonical ending, and tells you, yeah, hey boss, I can get you out and help you out, and you can keep doing your thing because I like you and you like me, and you saved me too, so that's important, so I'm gonna help you back, and you can get on your own way. And I also noticed that you've been tortured, so that must suck, so since I like you, I'm gonna save you. But what will happen if you didn't bother bringing him? Actually, that's another whole other playthrough that I could do, but I'm not gonna fucking bother. Maybe I can just look up an ending, or you can play it yourself and see for yourself. Right, so let's go. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully we will see each other in something I play for you for free. In the meantime, of course, interact with this video and every other video on my channel, preferably by watching and sharing it with your friends. Check out the RGB rave around the like and subscribe button. And if you don't like the content, it's entirely your fault. Next time, just finishing touches on Entropy Zero 2, and maybe the end of the game.
You must have wished on it, because I saw them writing